They were gonna scatter. I attempted to stop one, murder, and then
And then we had no
Interrogate.
choice but to kill them all.
yep, I proceeded to murder them all so that I am the sole murderer. Although I don't know if that necessarily helped.
I still cannot believe those kids did not try to argue for their safety at all.
I mean, would you when a giant Goliath woman is holding you by the scruff?
When she's mulling it over in her head if she
Yeah.
thinks she should kill you or not, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I promise we won't talk.
Yeah, the Goliath woman was holding two of them.
Well,
One of them
Leo
just
is
sat
the one
there.
who didn't say anything as the child.
They just sat there quietly and waited
Yeah.
for you guys to choose to kill them.
Would that have changed your mind if they had begged for their lives?
I would say yes on my part.
I mean, I was very there were very clearly two sides. I was very for letting them go.
Mhm.
Scree/Theo was very into murder.
And Robin was on the fence, and the kids just went, "Boy, I sure hope that guy wins."
He did not.
They were rooting for him, but they... That's right. All right, and then your party members who are not going to be rescuing you turn you in, as they do. Church squad. What are you going to be up to the day of?
Probably watch the trial for sure.
Yeah.
What if I hit you with they're not allowing any outsiders at the moment?
That's fine. If there's an execution, I'd want to watch that.
Oh yeah, the execution will be very much public. Don't you worry. We do shows around here.
Well, what did we had plans for the morning, right?
That were separate to the trial, yes.
Oh yeah, we wanted to talk to this guy, right?
Palace?
Yeah, I mean, we do need to check in on him and see what he was up to and make sure he's okay.
May I remind you, he is still alive because of me.
That's true. You broke his leg.
Hey, Leo said I didn't actually break it. I just injured it.
Yeah, Bruce.
The elbow dropped his leg.
Elbow dropped his leg, but he's fine. But he's alive. So to then complain about the injury of his leg.
Yeah.
Like I did it on purpose.
He's gonna be like, I wish I was dead. Oh no.
I think we also needed to shop for less obviously church-looking clothes so that we can scout out the black market.
I mean, yeah, we want. I think the player's handbook just has cheap clothes, right?
Yeah, I mean.
And then we were gonna cannonball into that pit in the black market and throw off Leo's whole session.
Underdark campaign, baby.
We could do an Underdark campaign. I don't know where the other 3 players come in, but I'm sure somewhere.
You guys are on Drow, right?
They all made Drow. All 3 of them were ready for this moment.
Escape.
No, my lord.
Nah, they're all trying to climb out of the hole, and as we jump in, we clash into all 3 of them and all fall down it, and that's where we start.
They've been climbing for weeks, and y'all knock them all the way back down to the bottom.
Oh,
we break some of the handholds on the way down too, so it's they can't even climb back up.
Gotta find a different hole, though. Wow. Yeah, so I'm going to pull 3 of y'all, and church squad keep y'all company. Play CS:GO or whatever.
Sounds good.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, losers. All right. So I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you here today.
I wonder why.
So Gadsy, let's start with this. So they are presenting with the knowledge that they've gained from what your previous party members have said, and some other information, they have found the bodies. They have found everything else. They do find traces of necromantic magic on some of them, and they're able to pinpoint it to you, Mr. Gads and Mr. Horsund.
Yep.
So you are in a separate trial from your other two. You are just condemned for death. Like you are irredeemable.
Yeah.
But I still have brought you in here because we need to talk about whatever your character's going on, just to see what's the best way to introduce them as. Looking at the other two, you guys get a joint trial together. Scree and Enema, question mark, exclamation point.
Good enough. I don't even know.
Your character. Enema, yeah, sure.
Works.
Enema. And with Robin's Enema's fabulous communication skills, has gotten you the sentence of banishment. Which, all things considered, one of the better case scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
Is this just specifically from Crabwell or like the entire country?
So it's a very specific banishment that I was just waiting to tell you. Those two characters have now been banished. We need to move you guys to a different map. This one.
Yeah.
So, you guys have been banished to one of the front forts over here in the Bloodlands, where you will constantly be facing horrors of from your deepest nightmares.
Oh, it's a good thing.
Until you pay your sentence of 5 years.
Oh.
Well, good thing I've been training for that.
I was kidding. Yeah. That was, I'm so sorry. That was if you had said the right things. I'm sorry. You're going to be here for about 20 years. Which I don't know how long rat people live, but I think that's Theo's life.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I think it's a bit they don't live long because they just kill each other.
Oh.
So
like most rat children just are eaten by their parents.
By their parents? By like the older siblings or some shit. But anyway, yeah, so you guys will be in the constant front lines, under careful watch, being used in fighting the good fight until a painful death, or 20 years, whichever comes first. But good for y'all.
What, no good behavior?
That'll be up to your parole officer.
Yeah, provided he doesn't die out there.
True.
Parole officer died, so they get a new one. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to start over.
Oh Lord, no.
But so that is that. We are apparently attempting an escape. So I will need. So what is the opportunity you're looking for? You're just gonna I'm trying to see, because they're like holding you. There's always a guard next to you. They're not just leaving you unattended. They have you manacled, anti-magic manacles, and there's a guard next to you. If you are walking, they are holding you.
Yeah, I'm assuming the manacles obviously extend to my legs. So
yes, you have on one on your arms and one on your legs.
Not the best range move.
No.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard that the bodies have been found, so getting them is kind of off the table.
Yeah, getting them is off the table. They have found the bodies. So I'm just curious on what is the what are you looking for, or in terms of an escape attempt, or it's horses at dawn, baby. They're gonna use you to sound off the great holy hunt that happens tomorrow.
Like the body being found, it's just his idea kind of gets shot because it's already hard enough to get away. To come back in and steal bodies with a -2 in strength, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that is a little bit of an imp.
Yeah. It was pretty much all a matter of what they found and how things went afterwards. That's pretty much all he does is just he has a ring on his finger and he's just fiddling with it. because that is his prayer thing to Murano.
I see.
And he just does that till the end because even if he gets out, he can't get the bodies. He can't fix it on his own.
Right.
So
Damn. All right. So after that whole other fiasco, we'll start with you, Genzi. So tell me about this new character. What we got going on. So what is a little bit about yourself?
well, Vapor is a water genasi who seemingly dresses light, but her shirt is very much has like scale mail stitched into it to actually be helpful.
Okay.
So she looks like she dresses light, but packs a lot of punch and can take quite a few hits, surprisingly. And she's always traveling with this robot that's like a few inches shorter than her, even though she's like 5'10". This robot is like 4'5".
You need a separate character sheet for the defender.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you that. Character. Wait, we need to add subfolder. X / NP friends.
Yeah, she is.
Edit.
But she's pretty much always walking around with that robot, has a book in one of her hands, and a big old club that she just drags around.
Nice. Okay, and what brings you to Port Crabwell?
Just looking for work, anything to really do,
What kind of
Yes.
work?
anything that'll just keep her busy as she tries to like just earn a bit of money.
Well, I mean, because there's a lot of types of work in Port Crabwell, like selling drugs, mercenary work, guard duty. You know,
It'd probably be, that's what I'm saying. It'd probably be like mercenary work because it'd take her probably from town to town, helping people get places because she's very capable of doing that. She's very capable of doing many things. So she usually offers her service to anyone traveling or just in need of like a little extra things on the side.
Cool. Follow up with that. What's your thought of religion? Any of the religions? How's that going?
Doesn't really follow any.
Perfect.
Just like pretty much complete opposite of what I was before. Just not really following any religion, not really caring if someone does, just don't be a dick about it. That's all she cares about.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's move down to I'm gonna save Theo for last. It's Lee.
Yes. That's
your name, bitch. What do you
yeah,
mean? Yes,
there's not a
mark?
good way of pronouncing it. It's kind of weird.
Well, that's you,
But
bitch.
I auto-generated it from a D&D generator. I just went with it because I thought it was nice. Okay. Yes, so Itzley is a half-human, half-Yuan-Ti that grew up in Crabwell, worships Niaga, since it's a general belief that the Yuan-Ti originally stemmed from Niaga. She's grown up around there, is a mercenary for hire, and more or less does odd jobs throughout Port Crabwell, and bothers the city guard every now and then for work just to see if there's things that they don't want to do that she can.
Perfect. So let's for the purpose of this, let me go back. Vapor, have you been in Port Crabwell for long? Have you been here before? What's your history with Port Crabwell as a whole?
I mean, I feel like I might have been here before, but I'm like just coming back from whatever I was doing.
Okay. So Itzley, so I'm gonna say like you're maybe not good friends, but like a like well-known acquaintance with Captain Aja Marie. So she knows that you're always looking for jobs. So if Thea works out this way, that'll be fine. If not, that's fine. But basically, what I'm gonna have both of y'all, it's gonna end up being like for Vapor and Itzley. Captain Aja Marie's gonna be feeling bad, like, hey, I know I just like cut half your party. and this seems kind of a dangerous detective work. I got some workers for you. They're pretty good. Hopefully better than the last bunch that don't kill children. And so Captain Aja Marie will be paying your salary for this odd job of helping these two churchgoers around the town.
Hey.
Which is however you feel. How does Itzley feel about the church?
She respects it enough. A little wary, but you know, who isn't when it comes to a slightly different religion, even if it's in the same town?
Even if they think you believe in ugly snakes, ugly. I also love while you were reading that you said Naga two different ways. You said Nyaga and then you said Nyaga.
My bad.
I love that
I
you
thought it was consistent.
change the pronunciation each time you say it.
Oh well.
Nyaga.
What is it?
You can say it anyway. I don't care what you say it. I was like, oh, the Y is silent, so sneaky.
I see. What? Actually, hang on.
You can pronounce it if you want. And lastly, but the one that has stressed me the most, Sammy, very honest Timmy Finley.
All right.
What?
Sammy, very honest Timmy Finley is a cop. He was born here. He was
In
raised
Port Crabwell?
here. Yeah,
Okay.
in Port Crabwell, alongside his brother, very honest Timmy, who is his identical twin, but is the worst criminal in the world and has been kicked out. But
He's like the worst, as in like he's very evil, or worse as in he's like
he
a
murders
shit.
people.
Oh, okay. He's very good at being evil.
Yeah, he's very good at being evil.
Okay. And his name is very honest Timmy. Is he honest?
No.
Okay.
I mean, Sammy is extremely honest. Timmy's
right. I
not.
need to write this shit down, girl. Hold on. Where's the characters sheet on my? All right. All right. Sammy. And why is parentheses? Is your middle name very honest, Tommy, or what's going on with that?
No, that's his nickname.
Because your nickname is very honest, Tommy.
Timmy.
What?
Yeah.
Timmy.
So Sammy's nickname is his brother's name, and his brother's nickname is Sammy's name.
So your brother is known as what? Timmy, very evil Sammy.
Yeah, very dishonest Sammy.
Very very dishonest Sammy Finley.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you say a cop,
yeah,
are we talking like cop for the church, cop for the guard? Like, what are we looking at?
Cop for the guard.
For the guard. Perfect. Yeah. This is all working out. You guys are literally just gonna be hired on to help these two guys figure shit out. It's perfect. Yeah, God is good. God is great. You are a cop guard man, and your brother is at large still, correct?
At large, yeah.
At large, baby. What are you?
I'm a turtle.
Okay. You put El Tort, and I was like, is that Spanish? What is happening? El Torto. All right. So you come from your twin turtle brother.
Yeah. Identical twin.
Perfect.
There's no way to differentiate you both.
There is no way to differentiate us. Thus the nicknames.
Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
That alignment. What's going on with that?
Well, he's very interested in following the law.
I see. Okay. Follow-up question. What's your HP looking like?
I think it's 31. But
Can you put it in your?
Can I what?
Can you put it in your box? Because at the current moment you don't have any hit points.
Oh, it's on my end at least. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong character sheet right now.
God damn it, Theo! I threw him in the dead pile.
I think because I hadn't finished making this character. That's something that so give me a second.
All right. So while you fix that up, I think that's good. I think we're looking pretty swell, guys.
Alright,
I'm trying to
18.
think. Yeah, like 18. So you guys are going to be a group of
18
mercenaries.
HP, not 18.
You have how much?
18.
18?
Yeah,
Is that your armor class?
No, that's my hit points. I think my armor class is 16.
Okay, well, I was like, I'm looking at your armor class and it's at 9. There we go.
Yeah, it's because the total stuff. I have to put that in.
Perfect. This is fabulous. So you guys will be a group of, well, 2 mercenaries and then an actual person underneath Aja Marie who's like, hey, I need you to follow these people and please don't kill any children. No
Listen.
more
No
escandalo,
promises.
please. No killing of the children. Enough is enough. You had it too good.
I guess that's another question on my list actually, is does the lethal force thing, does that apply for like children too? Like if a children uses lethal force, can I use lethal force back at them?
What age are we looking at?
Any age. I mean, okay, if it's like a toddler, obviously.
Yeah, and a toddler, like, has a gun and accidentally pulls the trigger. I assume you would stop the child, not like kill the child.
Yeah.
But like, if there's like,
I don't.
if there's like a teenager, like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, I think
Yeah.
like they're going lethal. I would think they would like you to stop them with non-lethal, bring them in. But if you have
can
to,
I? Like,
you can. But there will be like they'll like have a talk with you, like really, like there was nothing else you could have done. Like
Mhm.
there'll be a lot of paperwork and meetings.
Right.
Up to you if you want to
less
sit.
child.
Yeah, one less child in the world. Oh my lord. All right. None of your new characters are known child murderers, are they?
No. Let's assume that Sammy has not killed a child yet.
Yeah.
Not an
Oh.
assumed child murderer. I just used to work under an artificer that is now dead
Oh, that's fine, Festo.
for the supposed murder of someone.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, there he is, fuck nut.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay, wait. We need to go back to the first screen. Okay.
What?
All right.
What's going on?
There's fuck nut.
Yes.
What?
Okay,
Robot
we'll
named
get
Fuck
to
Nut.
introductions in a bit after you guys. I'm trying. Let me just actually take this moment to think of like, okay, what's the best moment to introduce Yara? I guess I'm like, okay, they're gonna handle some business. Marie said like, come get the like, come to her. Those like send out a guard to her for them. Be like, hey, come see us at like 3 p.m. They come and they're like, okay, this is what happened to your friends. So sorry, but here are 3 new recruits. Boom, boom. Easy
Oh.
peasy, baby. All right, we're moving in.
You're friends. We only knew each other for like 3 days.
Your party members. All right, here we go. Underhand toss. Overhand toss. Straight through the.
You guys went to at one point. I just had a big picture.
Hello, gamers.
Yeah,
All right.
I remember that.
All right, we're back. Yeah, good stuff. So, what are y'all up to?
We're going to go visit this guy whose name I always forget.
Okay. All right. We'll move you over here then.
But if there is to be an execution, we do want to go to that too, you know?
So they're gonna use this execution to ring in the holy hunt.
Oh. Yay.
So like as soon as the 2 pieces are split, the hunters can go.
Pog!
What is it called? Like the starting gun? Like that.
Okay.
But it's when the 2 pieces hit the floor.
That's pleasant.
Family tradition. So anyway, yeah, so you go to see Palace. going around to the like infirmary area. You find him. Yeah, he's doing better. He's like sitting up in his bed. He still looks a little weak, a little woozy, but he's doing better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll wave when coming in.
He sees you. He smiles and waves to you. Kind of a weak wave, but he seems happy to see you.
Mhm.
As you get closer, he's like, I heard you. You found me and brought me in. Thank you. Second time you saved me.
Yes, I believe I mentioned the first time that running in alone wasn't a good idea, but, well, sometimes takes more than one lesson.
He looks. I really was. I had heard that there was some kids that might have known something about what happened, so I just wanted to ask some questions. I think a snake bit me. I don't know.
That is the prevailing theory.
The snakes seem to be hostile towards members of the church.
Yes, they weren't fond of us either.
Oh, that's awful. Aren't they wildlife that just hates the church? Quite insidious, isn't it?
Well, when you're looking into these types of things, you encounter a lot of insidious stuff.
Just kind of like nods his head. And, yeah, yeah, you're right.
Are you interested in becoming more of the inquisitive type?
His eyes kind of light up, but then he's like, "Yeah, I really just want to, get better at all this." Kind of, he'll pull out one of the little papers that you see. It has nothing like written on it, but it's like something that is part of his magic that he requires the paper to use.
Mhm.
I just really just want to get better at using this to be more of a help to the church. Anyway, I can really.
Alright, well, if you do want to be looking into these things and trying to uncover truths, you shouldn't do it alone. You really should find somebody.
Uh,
There
I-
are many orders of Saint Anicule which would be happy to train a warrior such as yourself.
Warrior. You're such a liar, Kyron. Um, but he thinks about that. He's like, really? You think so? I might have to start looking into that if I really want to be serious about this. But once I get better.
Mhm. Now, that's enough pleasantries. What did you find, if anything?
He looks so embarrassed. He's like, I didn't even get to talk to anyone in there. I had heard some voices. I was trying to sneak up on them, and then I felt a pain on my leg and fell over.
What kind of voices?
Like they sounded quite young men.
Hmm. Any other not as young voices?
Not that I can remember before I passed out.
Alright. Noticed anything strange?
Well, all the snakes is quite strange to me, but I had saw, not too many people go that way other than, the young kids, but there was one guy. I assume it was a guy, quite tall, but don't want to assume.
Hmm.
Didn't get to see his face though. He was, hooded up, kind of bundled. Too bundled. It wasn't that cold.
Long black hair.
You could not even see his hair out of his hood.
And what was he doing?
Kind of running in the opposite direction I was.
Running?
Not really running. Just quick walk, maybe. It wasn't a full-on sprint that I was like suspicious of him. He was just kind of walking quite quickly. I did notice, what was very weird? His hands were very, very thin, but very white. I'm not sure.
Thin white hands, bundled long black hair. Unremarkable, people can't remember his face. And he was leaving this beach?
Yeah.
Just towards the city in general, or any particular location he seemed to be heading? Direction, I suppose.
He was mostly going towards like the south side of the town, of the city.
Okay, well that gives us at least some area to work with.
He's kind of like, you see him that he's kind of thinking. There is one other thing actually. As I was kind of watching him, it kind of seemed like I thought it was maybe a light or maybe the moon. I don't know, but it looked like he shimmered. Like the whole when there's heat, there was a lot of like a shimmer to him. Only looking at it.
And was this a constant effect while you were looking at him, or it just happened for a moment?
He's like trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was constant. Well, didn't get to look at him long. Then I was looking, at the ground.
Right. Well, still, this is useful information.
I was glad to hear it. Oh, and what of your other friends?
Well, I haven't heard the results of the trial yet, but...
Oh, the what?
Oh, yes, well, after Inama stepped on you and we discovered your location, we rushed you over here, and then the three of them remained at the beach and committed some murder.
They had other ideas of how to deal with the children.
Yes.
He looks mortified. Was he endangered? Did they find something important?
I mean, they did find something helpful at the very least, but they already had it, and then they murdered the children, is my understanding.
Oh dear. That's a little upsetting, and he'll kind of like sink into his pillows a little bit. Just hearing them kind of awful news.
Yes, it seemed very upsetting. I don't even know how many children it was. I just know it was more than one.
More than one?
Yes,
all
well,
of them?
They killed one by mistake, and then instead of just admitting their accident, they tried to hide all the evidence by killing the rest.
He's looking quite pale now.
Really, they seemed like fairly normal people.
Saints, how could they do such a thing? It's such an atrocious act.
I mean, you know the other holy man that was with us. It was apparently he was the one that did all the acts.
What?
Yes, man of the cloth.
I had some suspicions he may have an interest in Morana.
Oh, goodness.
He seemed pretty against her when I was talking about it, but it is possible.
Even in the church. He just shakes his head. Terrible.
What was that?
Even in he said did you not hear me? I don't think he wasn't like muttering. Like in the church, even in the church, there's just bad people.
I'd be careful saying that out loud. Some church members may share that sentiment, but others might, well, you might make some enemies.
He just kind of looks mortified and just sinks deeper into the pillows.
Yes, you have to be careful.
Uh,
I mean, who knows? Maybe you made me your enemy just now. Maybe not.
He is looking deep into your eyes, trying to find an answer.
Oh, child.
This guy, let me roll a secret insight. Hey,
What do you want me to roll to try to counteract it?
Are you deceiving him?
I'm just trying to. I guess it's probably deception. I'm just trying to hide whatever it is I'm trying to be to him.
All right. Yeah. Roll me a deception. Oh Lord, there's no way in hell. Okay, I'm just rolling a d20. I'm gonna have his modifier a little hidden.
Mhm.
Oh, he's dead in the water. Yeah, he doesn't find the answer he's looking for, and it's just like, I see. I'm quite sorry. I meant no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Looking back and forth between the both of y'all.
And after I'll pause after saying none taken. Or maybe some was. Who knows?
He just kind of coughs uncomfortably. It's just like, right.
Had you found anything else? Given that you clearly were doing some investigating to find the children.
He's like going like thinking about everything that he's done. I mean, I talked to a lady in the market. Apparently she's quite popular. Barsha. And like really thinking, he's just like he's really thinking. Nothing else that I can really think of. That was really the only lead I had.
Well, that was a good instinct.
Yes, well done. I mean, you went to one of the first people we went to.
He doesn't know it to take it as a compliment or not. He's just eyeing you warily.
Are you trying to bore a hole in me with that glare?
No, I don't. I'm not. I don't mean to be declare. This is like, yeah. Sorry, I don't have any other information.
No, it's quite alright. This is still rather helpful. That shimmer is definitely something we should try to look into more.
Perhaps that has something to do with why people find it so hard to remember what they look like.
That is what I'm thinking as well, yes.
That sort of magical effect is beyond my understanding, but perhaps there's something of use in the library?
Most likely. I mean, it's probably some form of illusion, maybe mixed with enchantment or something. Illusion to hide the face, and enchantment to mess with people's memories of seeing the face at all. That would be my assumption.
Palace is just nodding along, just listening to every word he's saying. Despite kind of being scared of you, he does respect respect what you have to say. I think at the high, yeah, I mean, you were very much higher up in the hierarchy of the church than he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's like he's like a level 0 intern.
Yeah. -1 goes to the church. Oh god.
Well, Ares, I have no more questions for our recovering patient here.
He kind of he says, can you get me my bag? It's like hanging on like one of the chairs nearby.
Oh wow. Yes, of course.
When we hand it to him, he kind of like goes through it, and he will pull out another, like, he has like almost like a roll of the papers, of little papers. Begins to kind of draw on something. Here, if I end up finding anything else, I can let you know with this.
Oh, is this like a almost sending stone type paper?
Almost. I will say it's not as good. Sometimes, it takes a little bit longer. And so if you look at the paper, there's like, a bunch of magical runes on it, but there's also a bird kind of like painted into the center of it. Basically, you can write up to 25 words, and then the bird will go out and then place itself into those letters on the linked paper. So you can send messages back and forth with it.
I see. Well, this is very helpful. And do recover quickly, and if you run into any trouble, feel free to reach out.
I will.
Maybe I'll help. Or maybe not.
He's gonna close his eyes and just kind of sink deeper into the blanket and pillow, just kind of cover up and try to try to get some sleep.
It's just kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and says,
Rest well and train hard.
It's not. Yeah.
Alert. A hostile war party is moving towards our base.
That
Yeah,
poor
leave-
guy's
I'll
been
leave him
put
be.
through the ringer.
What do you mean, Leo? I'm just keeping my cover, you know?
Yeah, so true.
I'm not talking shit about the church. Or am I?
Alright, so you go into the library in the church.
Well, do we want to go there first, or do we want to go try to talk to Trophus?
we should probably try to find Trophus or find somebody who talks to them. I mean, I think he's quite a bit up the chain from us, but if we can at least get a message to him, not to open any suspicious packages.
Yeah.
Opening at this moment, he's opening his Amazon Prime package. Asking around in the church. They tell you that he what time? It's like noonish. That he's currently out on a on like an early hunt. Just he's out in the woods. But he's usually back before sundown.
They use biodegradable plastic for
Alright,
ship
well.
storage.
I suppose we should probably go look up the shimmer.
To the library.
The
Thinking
entire
about
time you were talking about shimmering skin, I was thinking of Twilight. I'm sorry.
You just can die. This is the skin of a killer fella.
Oh my word.
Kind of perverted of Ham to come in here to watch his brother get torn in half by
Yeah,
horses.
he specifically stated, I want to watch it happen.
He also described literally my character.
Hmm?
A shimmering man walking in like Heidi clothing.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I didn't talk to him. What's happening?
Hold on a minute, Ham. You're telling me you're fucking guilty.
I didn't do anything. I know nothing.
This is
I
where
just
Ham
showed up to watch
introduces
the
the
Gatsby
party.
die.
He walks in and we both looked at him like, wait a minute.
Get his ass.
Undercover.
Yeah, so while you're roll me some investigations in the
Oh god. Here comes some more embarrassing rolls.
Damn, that's low.
8 is so powerful. So yeah, what are you like? So what are you guys specifically looking for? Like magical effects that include shimmering? Are you looking for? What are you looking at? Like what is?
I mean, I'm still on the like Fey shape changer beat, so I'm looking at more bestiaries.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm looking for kind of the thing I was describing earlier, which is my main theory of being some sort of mixed illusion, enchantment, magic effect.
Okay. Cool. Sevik, it takes you a little bit to get into like the rhythm of finding stuff. You do like you kind of get distracted by certain things. You're like, wow, that's kind of like, what if that happened in like that previous case, or you get a little distracted here and there. But do end up finding out about it's an uncommon or rare, let's say uncommon item. That seems to fit so far everything. It is a sash that once attuned can give you kind of this basically almost like a forgetful aura.
Mhm.
It just kind of causes people to not really remember too many details. Very uncanny valley, just like, don't really remember everything. But like not enough to completely like make it seem weird, like you're just blanked out for like years. So that, do you think that could be it?
I thought I was supposed to be unbiased.
Okay.
And it's just an uncommon item called the Uncanny Sash. That is where your lead leads you to. Ares, your search into like Fae, bestiaries, and things like that. You're able to. There are some creatures that can cause illusions and things like that, displacer beasts and such. But they're not like that intelligent to be causing like terrorist attacks. So you're able to, cut them out of the equation. You are looking at some more like intelligent creatures. At least in this world, you are quite confident that it could be some sort of changeling. In this world, I would say like changelings are seen as not really another race, maybe sometimes like as a lesser race. Most people see them as monsters or not to be trusted. But the way that they are able to change and change their appearance and such, it does kind of have that shimmery effect. It's not like an instant transformation. And the other clue that gives it is that normally, like in their normal appearance, they are like a pale paper white.
And are there any particular limitations to their shapeshifting that are documented?
Particular limitations of them are that they can't turn into anything that isn't of like their size. They can't turn into some. So there's different sizes of changelings. There's like a small changeling could turn into like a halfling, a dwarf, and all them. But then like a bigger changeling would have to turn into something of their size. They can change about 6 inches of a difference, any direction. What is Theo saying? Are they not? Are they medium sized?
Yeah.
I thought they were small sized. Damn. Well, fuck my drag. Sorry to the dwarves out there.
Dwarves will remember
other
this.
limitations is that they, at least in this, they can't hold it forever. Depending on how practiced they are, anywhere up to anywhere 24 hours is the most that they can hold a transformation to. Although they are able to transform quite a lot in a day, not an infinite number of times, but quite a bit. The most documented was 12 times in a day. And then hitting, if you are able to hit them with silver, it does revert them back to their true form.
Oh yeah. Does this church have like an armory where I could get some like silver weapons or bullets or something?
Yeah, being a member of the church, they are at a lovely little discount for you with your your library card. You get a little discount on bullets and or silvered weapons.
But how much?
That is what I'm looking for. I was like, do they not have, what's the price of a normal silver weapon? Silvered sword. D5e cost of a silver sword. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
I think it normally costs 100 gold.
Only 100 gold, like for any weapon? Is it just like to turn it silver? Or?
So yeah, it says you can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold. Now, what I would assume is that normally you're actually making a weapon, so it would be like add 100 to the base price of the weapon.
Right. But for this, you're trying to upgrade what you have, or you're just trying to get a new sword?
I mean, if I can get my hand on some silver bullets, that's probably good enough. I mean, if they have a silver rapier on hand, that's nice. But
okay, let me do a math here. Okay, so we take a rapier, which takes 25 gold pieces. So then we times that, or no, times that we add. Oh, yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
Oh, I made him do math.
He's shutting down, Kyrie. He's shutting down.
Clear.
Okay, they will. Okay, you get a silver rapier for 85 gold pieces,
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
and then bullets. What is the normal cost of a bullet?
Fuck if I know. I haven't been tracking ammo.
So true, so true.
But 'cause usually I assume that we don't really need to bother with that unless we have some kind of special ammo.
Exactly.
We should
How
track
much are
that.
you? How many bullets are you trying to buy
Look
here?
at this amazing base.
Let's say like 20.
20 bullets. Okay.
Actually, let's do a multiple of 6 since I have a revolver. Let's do 24.
Okay, 24. You don't want that one extra bullet just in case the lucky shot.
Yeah, you should get.
You're so right.
I'm only
25.
saying that because the bullet ammunition's prices comes in 5.
Yep, 25 it is.
Yeah, then you can save it like Jack Sparrow, bro.
20, okay. But
Point out a
25.
shapeshifter. Don't worry, this one's not for you, huh?
Okay. They'll.
My internet die?
He's still doing math.
This
Yeah.
math is so hard. The silver ones the silver bullets you can get for. I'm just trying to think of like a good price. These are gonna go so fast. Let's say you can get them for 25 gold pieces.
It's a gold per bullet, basically.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Works for me.
but silver bullets, yeah.
Ironic that you have to pay a gold piece per silver bullet.
Hell,
Does that mean it's a silver piece per gold bullet?
gold bullet.
It's actually an electrum piece per gold bullet.
Oh no! No!
Fuck, I'm fresh out of Electrum.
Aren't we all?
I want someone deranged to start using them. The Electrum.
You say that until Theo's character only pays the people in Electrum.
Yeah, we're gonna use the carry weight of our currency, too.
No.
I guess I
No.
should start dividing up my. I've already got some like odd numbers of various currencies.
While you are, let's say, in the library, but you still have time. A guard will come in looking for you, and he will hand you a letter, which has the seal of the guard.
The seal of Orichalcos.
That's right. Hands it to you, Civic, and nods and leaves.
Before opening it, I'll sort of look it over, make sure it's not suspicious at all.
Looking over it, there is a little note that says like to you, Civic, and it's from Captain Aja Marine.
But it just looks authentic.
It looks pretty authentic. Yeah.
I don't want to open a bomb in the library, you know? Maybe
Right,
somewhere
right,
else.
In the infirmary in the palace.
Yeah, if it looks, no, that's my guy. Or is he? Yeah, I'll open it up then. Take a quick little look-see.
Yeah, it's a letter. It's just saying that it's just got like, hey, I hope this finds you well. Hope your investigation is still going good. Really appreciate what you're doing for me. Good news, bad news. Which I will give you if you can stop by my office at like 3 p.m.
We have a letter. They couldn't have put the news in the letter.
No. I love Captain Arthur.
Started it.
For yours truly. Lots of love. Receive XO.
You will see me as I'm reading it. I just sort of raise my eyebrows and then furrow my brow. I look a little confused. Let's look up. Well, Ares, the captain has some news for us. Would you like the good news first or the bad news first?
The bad news.
Well, either way, we have to go to her office at 3 p.m. to get either one, so...
Oh. Alright.
Yes, it is strange. There's even some white space on the letter that she probably could have written it on.
No.
Are we sure there's no hidden message here?
Ah, you're right. I'll hold it up. Is it anything bright nearby?
Like a little, yeah, there's like an oil lamp. Yeah, they hold it up to see if there's hidden. Nothing.
I'll cast light on my staff and put it behind there as well, because maybe it needs a brighter light.
And it looks pretty good.
No, this actually seems like they just didn't want to give us the message via letter.
Alright. I suppose it's private then.
I guess.
What time is it? I've got somewhat lost in my reading.
It's about 1 p.m.
It's about 1 p.m. Did you find anything useful? I discovered this could be caused by an uncanny scarf, uncanny sash, sorry. It's just a little bit of a magical item that makes people a little more forgetful upon seeing you.
Things are looking good for my changeling theory. Supposedly their shapeshifting has a similar visual effect.
Well, then... It's certainly possible that they could have not one, but both of these things. Be a changeling and have this sash.
Indeed, very hard to track down. But, you see, I got some goodies here.
Show the box of silver bullets.
Oh, I didn't even notice you leave to buy those.
Yes, well, they lay out the armories in most churches relatively similarly. Sometimes they're more disorganized, but...
Well, that should be helpful indeed. 25 of them, it looks like. Doesn't your gun only have 6 shots?
Well, you never know when you're gonna need just that one last shot.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
Neither could I, that's what the merchant told me.
Clearly a man that's good at his craft.
Get upsold.
Is there any way we could, if we think it has this sort of sash thing, could we try to locate that?
I do have a spell to try to locate it, but I unfortunately don't really have the magic to cast it right now. I had to interrogate our previous companions, unfortunately.
Perhaps tomorrow.
Yes, perhaps indeed. Actually, wait, no, it can't be tomorrow, because long rests are a week long, right?
That's correct.
Perhaps 7 tomorrows.
I don't know, I seem to recall the first long rest we got in this campaign just happened.
That's true. Perhaps 7 tomorrows, or...
or tomorrow.
Well, is there anything you want to do for the next few hours, or?
Yeah, while y'all discuss that, I have to pull someone into the veil.
Oh.
Done.
He grabbed him.
Deep dive.
He grabbed him. He's trying to recruit him. He's like a fucking... He's like the army people that go to the colleges.
Yeah, man.
And what should I mean? We only have like 2 hours before going there. And if I
Yeah,
remember
realistically,
correctly,
we could get the clothes. I think that's about it.
yeah, we'll go shopping, grab some clothing, and then dress more regularly.
Have a nice lunch together.
Oh yeah,
Shopping
that's so-
montage.
I need to buy more detective-looking attire.
Gotta get one of those Sherlock Holmes caps.
Yeah. I'll buy all that, and Ares will be like, you know, the whole point of this was to look less conspicuous, and then make me go back in and buy more just standard clothes.
Personal contact detected.
How was the trial, everyone?
It was more of a character introduction than a trial.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
bodies were found, and when Horson found that out, he just sank. Because he's not going to be able to get them.
I know speak good.
So, he just kind of gave up on his escape attempt, because if he can't get the bodies, he can't fix it. He has no fucking strength to try and carry even one of them.
Damn, they found the bodies kind of quick.
Well, I'm assuming you probably told them where we were, so it probably wasn't
Well,
hard.
We know you
They
guys
would
were.
have sunk to the bottom.
Yeah, we know you guys were somewhere along this like stretch of beach, and we don't know where in the water you put them. So they found them real quick, all things considered.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of
guess-
hoping that they wouldn't.
I guess one
Okay.
person with like locate creature could just kind of walk along the beach.
Probably.
Although if they're corpses, would it just be locate object?
I don't know.
Well, you could use locate creature to try to like identify clusters of crabs and other things feasting on the body.
That's morbid.
Love it.
Find them bloated and half-eaten.
Oh my god. It's like you're like it's even worse because like not only did you kill 6 children, you killed 6 children with necromancy, which is like
Yeah.
extra illegal.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's
Here we go.
real bad.
Bonus.
Like, half of me was being like, I could attempt a speech trial, but the second anything involving Piranha is said, it's fucked. You know. Because pretty much
It'll be nice.
the only idea I've had, and like what the fuck I could even do, is like, if for some reason you and Ares like came back, I don't know, to ask a follow-up question or something, just try and get the rest of the information or whatever. I was just going to attempt to plead that maybe,
Yeah, go to the trial. They wouldn't
Yeah.
even let us go to the trial.
yeah. Yeah. But no, it was becoming clear that's like, no one's gonna, like, you won't be coming here, so I'm not gonna make the other 2 inmates worse if they even have a chance of getting out.
Yeah, 20 years military service.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Detected.
Damn, 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's not that bad.
Well, it's
Oh, but
20,
that's probably-
20 years of frontline service in a war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little worse.
It's
I'll be fine.
Are we
You
at
don't have
war
to
with
much.
anyone?
Yeah, wait.
Well,
No,
no,
you know what they're
no.
probably sending him? They're probably sending him north, like to the Feywild border.
Hmm.
No, to the spreading of the whatchamacallits.
Oh, you're into the barbecue zone.
Oh, they're sending you the
Yeah.
ketchup?
Yup.
Oh no.
I've been training my whole life for it.
Oh no.
Yes.
What was that?
You have not assigned me research tasks.
Perfect. How was your guys' 2 hours while you waited for 3 p.m.?
Well, so we actually went and we bought ourselves the clothing to blend in, and then we had a nice lunch.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
You know what? Does this place we're getting lunch? Can I order food to like go? I'll get some delivered to our guy.
Yeah, you can definitely. With like an ominous note that says "or else." Could be poison. Might not be though.
Enjoy your last meal.
I mean,
Enjoy could be your last. No. Yeah,
no, it'll just have a note. It doesn't even say it's from me. It just says enjoy. ...
Yeah, they do takeout. They got they'll do a little bag together.
Yeah, so I'll send him some lunch while he recovers.
Oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, you guys are dressed in your new attire. Have some lunch. Send some lunch. Ready to go meet up with Captain Aja Marie, right?
Sure.
Yep.
Boop, boop. Ah!
Ah! I guess we must be getting to full party size soon.
Just look at this
Maybe.
amazing face.
How could this have happened? All right, you guys enter the room. Well, her office. In her office, it's her, and then there's 3 other people in there with her.
Holy fuck.
Actually, there's 4. There's 3 people, and then a little friend in there.
Yeah, a friend, and one of them is just behind the robot, has some sort of back hatch open, and is just messing with things in there as the robot stares.
It's a T block.
Enhance.
Well, we'll get there. But she's like, hello, welcome. How has your investigation been? She looks tired.
We're getting there.
Fairly fruitful today, actually.
Oh, that's wonderful. I was concerned that after last night's ordeal would have gone worse.
Well, I mean, we don't
Luckily,
have-
they did get some information out of the children before they killed them.
Yes.
That is correct, and they did find an artifact on them. Another one similar to that rose.
Yes.
But I digress. Let me not hold you for too long. The bad news is that they will not be returning to your group, of course.
I'm not sure I'd consider that bad news. They killed 6 innocent people and then proceeded to try to hide the facts of it. that can really mess with an investigation, even if we don't take morality into things.
Of course. Well, if you wanted to know, one of them, Horson, the main culprit, will be executed tomorrow to bring in the holy hunt.
Oh dear.
So that will be a change. But seeing as how this investigation seems to have been having its dangerous beginnings, middles, and ends, I have instead found you some help. And she will gesture to the 3-4-ish people that she has here. One of them has been a good acquaintance of mine, and the other two are quite more mercenary for hire. She will
Warning. Detected.
gesture forward the first one. I wanty looking lady. Man, lady. I don't know what your gender is. Who the fuck are you?
It's a generic picture, but it's meant to be female.
Her. Alright,
Yes.
Alright, welcome to the AA meeting. Tell us about yourself.
They're kind of close. Almost
Uh,
hide in their face. They're a little shimmer.
Got a little memorizing.
oh no, so sus. I didn't think about her voice.
That's okay.
That's fine. I can figure that out later. I am Itzley. I'm here from Crabwell. As the captain has said, we know each other fairly well. I try to help out around town when the guards have some situations they can't always handle themselves. If you can't tell, I am Yonti. My mother was a human. I'm here. I'm a monk, if that matters to you at all. Yeah. It's a
Alright.
pleasure. I'm just kind of eyeing them
Likewise.
both a little suspiciously.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I'll do my own introduction after everyone here has done theirs.
Ajamari will be like, I trust her quite well. She knows the town. She will be able to give you a local guide. And then the other two, she will gesture to the Gemmas and their friend.
Just poke my head
Out
up.
of the way, bro.
Hello. Just have my head poking out from behind the robot. You say, "Hello, my name is Vapor, and I am a very useful person to have around. If you ever need help getting anywhere, I got you covered. You ever need to know if something's magical? Got you there too. If you need someone to help you in combat," as I gesture to the giant club on my back, and also my robot, "we got you covered there too. Anything you need. Anything you need, we got it."
Well, that's rather pleasant.
Sounds like you have many talents. This will be greatly appreciated.
We like fuck nut.
Was dying in the middle. Fucking fuck not.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh god. And then she moves on to the last one, the turtle.
Oh.
He looks like a fucking reject Ben 10 character.
Look at his shoes. Those are badass.
They're massive.
He's one of my he's one of the guards on my hire.
I
I
knew.
do.
On my payroll. He's actually part of the guard.
Oh.
I don't know about y'all, but I think we got upgrades all around. Yeah,
I don't
so-
know about that.
Yeah, so tell us, Sammy, very honestly, Timmy Finley, what's up?
Hello. My name is Sammy. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Nutrients. Warning.
He's fading into the distance.
He's so.
He's so far away.
I mean, I don't ever care. What you're looking at is what you get.
A big buff man.
Perfect. Perfect. How long have you been cop, Theo?
How long do turtles live?
Very long.
Gosh, my mind is on Twilight. You say that, and I think a
80
while.
years.
You've been how long? How long have you
80.
been a cop? 80. You've been
years.
you've never moved up to captain.
No.
Just giving you the shitters.
I don't know. He looks tough.
This
He's
is
ready
a
to throw a
man who
mean
knows what he
punch.
likes.
This is your tactician, Jakey. This is your XCOM leader.
This
Oh.
is my highest attack bonus, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
He's got big
Yeah.
hands, 2 unwieldy.
Oh my lord.
Oh god.
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh, he does some good damage though.
Yeah.
He's my spindly person, stronger than Beefman.
Oh yeah. Probably tankier too.
Huh?
All right.
I didn't have a lot of stats to go around.
How much health do you have?
18.
Oh,
Oh,
lord.
I nearly double you. What the fuck?
We're gonna get TPK'd.
What are you talking about? I'm
It is
fine.
gonna be by me.
It's gonna be Jake and Kyron just shuffling out these people. Like, all the way.
No. Don't pretend Kyron's got a lot. He almost died session 1.
A lot of people almost died session 1.
Yeah. A lot of people did almost die session 1. Kyron was the second closest behind Gadsy.
Which is extra funny when you remember that I did not get attacked at all for most of that fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got hit once, almost died off of it.
Oh my god, I was tilted by tiny fucking bats.
Oh, the bloody flies. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, this is what's the people.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. My name is Sebek. I work for the church as an inquisitor, so I look into crimes and try to get to the bottom of them.
Ares Anataka, servant of Saint Anacule and member of the Order of Velox Ferrum.
So Aja Marie will clap her hands. She's like, "Oh well," and so yes, I have asked these lovely adventurers to help you guys out in your investigations. As far as I know, they haven't murdered any children.
Already
is-
upgrades.
Exactly, my fault. But yes, I don't want to keep you too long. Is there anything else? Is there anything I could assist you with at the moment?
Do you have anybody on your staff able to locate objects magically?
Yeah, I have a couple people on my lose my word. I have a couple people on my payroll, although to search the city will take us a bit. But yeah, what kind of item are you looking for?
I did some research at the church, and based on some knowledge we've gathered, there is a likely chance the suspect is using an item referred to as an uncanny sash.
She's just listening. She's like, uncanny sash. I've never heard of it.
It'll be night soon.
What are its powers?
I will explain its powers. They're
Quite unique, I must say.
yes, and it matches what we've been told of the suspect thus far.
Excellent. Then I will get to those that are able to locate the objects and get them to search the city.
Yes, and do start with the southern part of the city.
Southern part. Don't you? Kind of makes a note. It's not a pad, so I was making notes. Did she? Wait, this is out of character. Did I give y'all a sending?
Uh,
I don't think we have a sending stone from her. And
yeah.
if we do, I'm making fun of her for sending us a letter.
I don't think so, but that would be embarrassing. It changes the game. Remember, I put it in here. It changes the game, right?
What?
I said a lot of stupid shit about how I changed a bunch of other shit. Oh no. Common knowledge, surely. Magic items. Divine magic. Where did I put? I had the. Oh, here they are. Community. Sending stones do not exist. They are instead replaced by magical telephones. I see. I forgot. I removed the sending stones entirely for phones and communication mirrors. Of course, of course. Yeah, Al. Do you know what? She'll have someone cast sending to y'all. That's what's gonna end up happening. Just didn't have anyone to cast sending at the moment. She'd rather just send the guard. Get his steps in. But yeah, we'll keep in touch. I'll let y'all know if we find anything.
Great.
All right. Now they become part of the party, which makes this a little bigger. Oh, a lot bigger.
Oh, and we got word that they were trying to deliver another one of those boxes to Trophus. So if you have anybody who can talk to him before we can, tell him not to open strange packages.
Yes, he has been made aware.
Good.
All right. Good luck in your investigation.
Yes, and good luck on finding that sash.
All right. And yeah, with that, she'll kind of usher you guys out of the room, but she will also be leaving with y'all. She'll be going elsewhere to go get her peeps. Her peeps that cast locate thy object. So what are you guys gonna be up to?
What are we
Yeah, have their characters been debriefed on, like...
They know what happened to the previous members. And they know as much as you have told Aja Marie.
Which is...
They should know about, like,
pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything, yeah. You guys have been pretty open to her. So they should be pretty much caught up to speed in terms of... They might not, like, know names or details, personalities, but, like, they know what's mostly going on.
Yeah, cliff notes.
Just without the names or the details.
Not the details, but, like, you know, like the feeling of being there with that person. You know, they don't know the person. Not the details.
Yeah, they know everything except for
the important parts. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Putting myself up for this. So, yeah, what do you guys want?
Well, what were all of you doing before joining our investigation here?
Pretty much doing the same as I'm doing here, just accompanying people, helping them with whatever they need.
What about you, cop?
Down some rogue kids who've been performing murders.
Itless, what you been up to?
Yeah.
It's all whatever you did.
Itzley. Yes. I've been trying to figure out how to make her sound, but I don't know how to sound snaky.
A lot of hisses.
A lot of
just really dwell on every S.
Oh, yes. I've been helping the guards, being around, looking for odd work here and there. Trying to help where I can.
Well, this makes a much more upstanding bunch than the last three.
What the hell?
You could have been.
Alright, well... we could go check out the black market now that we're not obviously clergymen.
Yes, I think that's our best bet of our current leads.
Yes, I do want to talk to Trophus still, but that seems like it will be delayed, at the very least.
Theo, you've been a cop for 85 years, you said?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Would you... you probably would be recognized in the black market, and that is something you would probably know.
Fair enough.
For better or for worse, Mr. Theo, unless you have a way to disguise yourself.
Well, oddly enough, for some reason the investigator background gave me disguise kit proficiency.
Hey.
And what is the turtle turn into a different turtle? Slightly bluer.
Yeah, I'll be a sea turtle.
Oh, how will they know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
no.
out the blue sea turtle paint.
Perfect. Alright, so you guys are going to the black market?
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys are heading into the slums area again. Roll me perceptions.
Oh boy, here I go rolling a 6 again. Oh my god, a 10.
Me?
Give us fuck nut.
Dang, these people are perceptive.
One for me, one for Fucknut. Fucknut has the +4.
Fuck is so perceptive. Not in this roll, but he's got it. Yeah, everyone but Aries. Everyone but Aries will notice. As you guys are going through, it's pretty busy out here. In the slums, people are milling about. You guys will see a hooded figure with a bit of a shimmer to them, kind of not run past y'all, but run like on a street over. But then you see running behind that another hooded figure, kind of shimmering behind them, chasing them down.
Well, I'll join the chase.
Hey, you want to start a chase? You want to start a chase? I just sent Fucknut running 40 feet.
Yeah. How long would you guys be chasing after these people? To the ends of the earth?
I mean, I make it about
Yeah.
a block before I give up. I'm just panting.
As I'm running, I would, or as I start to run, I would sort of try to point to them to get Ares, who's clearly like drooling and not paying attention to look.
I mean, Vapor's just kind of hanging back a bit, taking her time, because she knows that Fucknut will probably catch up to him.
Ares looks up from very carefully inspecting one of the food stalls down here, trying to figure out if there's a difference between black market food and normal food.
As a bonus action, you can expend a number of leadership dice up to your per turn limit to guide your allies in an expeditious action. Target an allied creature within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear you. The creature can immediately use its reaction to move up its movement speed of that point. Wow.
I could yell at someone to move faster.
You could fuck no. You'll really
And
get
that's
there
how
now.
he's been a cop for 85 years, baby.
Bossing
Never made it to
everyone
captain, but can still boss people around.
My goat.
Well,
Listen
because
to
he's
you.
never the one that captures the criminals personally, so he doesn't get the
True.
promotion.
Oh,
he just
no.
gets someone else there faster.
Wow, such a martyr.
Alternately, I have this predict movement ability, which
Mm.
apparently reduces their move speed by 10 feet. Somehow.
Holy Lord.
I hate when people predict my movement and I move slower.
He's gonna run to the left, and suddenly I'm moving through molasses, running to the left.
So then, as you guys begin to chase them, they are, running through alleyways and bobbing and weaving through people. Turning a corner, you will find a alleyway of a dead end. There you will see only one hooded figure. No shimmer to him. But he's there. And he looks like this.
Let's arrest him.
I mean,
I don't see any
Like-
necromancy, it seems fine.
Yeah, you're right. He looks innocent.
I mean, presuming Fucknut was the first one there, he's just standing, arms at his side in a very defensive position. Unsure what's gonna happen.
I'll turn around slowly, grabbing my dagger.
Drop the weapon.
They got away. I'll drop my weapon.
Time you did this, you got pulled apart by horses' hands.
I know.
Double execution at dawn, baby.
So
Oh,
who got away exactly?
The changeling.
You're hunting a changeling? Why?
I want to know why he's here.
Can he not simply exist?
Personal combustion.
I had questions for him.
Like what? You can ask them to me.
Who are you?
Me?
Why should I tell you?
No,
Well,
these
for
are
one.
the questions for the changeling, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm someone interested in what you were doing, and you're in the back of an alleyway.
So are you.
Did you see them come into this alley?
Did I, Leo?
Yes, you did see them. As you were you thought you got him, he phased through the fucking wall.
He has magic I don't understand. He went through the wall.
Ah, plot armor, familiar.
What?
Otto.
Listen, I was messaged 10 minutes ago that to be able to join the campaign, this is what we have to do. Will not be taking no shit today.
But I will find them, and I will ask them questions.
Such as?
Why did they attack people?
Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Who did they attack and when?
I don't know.
You didn't know them, Ham, but you know that it was on the day of the terrorist attack.
On the terrorist attack when all that blood magic happened.
Hmm.
What do you know about their involvement?
Very little. I just know that what they are. And that they attacked something.
Where did you get this information?
I like to be in these alleyways.
Ah, you saw them hunt down here then?
Yes.
How did you catch them just now? Or I suppose not catch them, but chase them. Just happenstance, or?
I know the shimmer.
Yeah, yes, so do we, but
you hunt Fae often?
It's a hobby.
Neutrals. Warning.
You work with the church?
No.
Caution, the Grounded are gathering their forces for an attack.
I
Well-
usually just ask them questions.
The church or the
The
Fae?
Fae. And if they didn't do anything harmful, I try to get them back.
Oxygen warning.
If they do, I try my best to help the situation, and if I can't, I turn them in.
Warning. Radiation detected.
Help the situation how?
Like if they stole something like food because they were hungry, I just gather up the money and go pay the person, you know?
Yes, it's rather apparent he doesn't work with the church.
Yes. But he could be our useful ally.
Oh, I didn't say he couldn't. Or could he?
Was that a joke?
Protection critical.
Me? I would never tell a joke.
Alright.
Indeed, he has no sense of humor whatsoever.
Anyway, my name is Sebek. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Liam.
Liam.
Ares.
For the interactions, I'm Vapor. Pleasure to meet you.
I haven't caught up yet.
With some
Yep.
Itzli, it's a pleasure to meet you.
At this point, he fucking up, just kind of relaxes
I
his
think I've
arm.
seen you around here.
Which of
Yeah,
us?
who is that? You look familiar. No, I don't think we've met officially.
Well, you are correct that Changeling was not just involved in that terrorist attack, it may be the cause of it.
a weapon would work better.
It certainly was the cause of it. Or at least the delivery man of the cause of it.
Indeed, maybe working for somebody, but either way, we need to find him.
What are you going to do when you catch them?
Learn exactly the extent of what they did.
How?
Who else is behind it? Oh, we'll just get the information out of them.
In what way?
Talking?
Just talking?
I mean, I will just be talking.
And the others?
Who's to say? Why do you ask? What are you worried about?
I feel like harming others isn't correct.
They've
It's censored, Kyron. You're not allowed to say kill on Discord anymore, Kyron. Come on.
Oh no.
Oxygen source.
Yeah. I'll get us cancelled.
Cancelled amongst ourselves.
Well, maybe that's true. Maybe you shouldn't harm other people, and I tend to agree. For innocent people, but if this is to stop a greater plot, I need to learn everything.
Yeah. I know I may look intimidating with my giant club, but it only gets used on people that would truly deserve it.
That's right. So if we catch this fellow and they don't want to talk or admit anything, we'd either have to probe their mind and dig in to see if we can just dig the thoughts out of there. Or maybe you could use that club to break a few bones, and maybe that would help them talk.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
And why is that?
It doesn't seem... I know they killed people, but it doesn't seem okay.
Maybe not, but I guess the saints will judge me when I die.
Indeed, we will do what it takes, and we may pray that it does not take that.
Agreed, I'd really rather not resort to that. But I will.
So, what have we... Is something wrong?
Our analysis has revealed far less than expected. The majority of additionally, any adjustments made to obtain measurements.
So can I pick up my dagger now, or?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
He's got a weapon. Get him.
Oh. That's
Unknown. Observing
Callie? What are you doing?
Why did you have a shimmer to you when you ran past us?
There is evidence suggesting that someone interacting with the Force
Did I?
I sure hope
Looked
the
like you did.
Overseer is happy with
I do
You
hope
guys all
that
saw it
safety
too,
is
yes?
from the current condition.
A little bit.
Yes.
Oxygen warning.
Were they both shimmering? I thought he was just chasing the guy with the shimmer.
See, that's why you got the 11, Kyron.
Yeah, they were both shimmery.
Yeah.
I see.
Karn's looking at food stalls IRL.
If I tell you, do I have to go to prison?
When you phrase it like that, I'm so suspicious.
I just don't
What
know
have
what
you
would
done?
happen.
Well,
If it's not illegal, then
I
you're
don't
fine.
think being who I am is illegal.
I'll just narrow my eyes. Your choice of words is really peculiar. What exactly was causing you to shimmer?
Protection offline.
It wouldn't
I,
happen to be that you're also a changeling?
You're quite the investigator.
So he does it again. Your game's wide open.
I see. Well, there certainly are some people in the church and even just around that would frown upon that, but
I know. It's why I don't hang out with them, and I try to go in the daytime when I'm turning people in.
is this your standard appearance, or do you switch it up?
This is what I look like when I'm in the city.
Well, that's good to know. And it's good to be talking to one that seems fairly civil. So, let's make a deal. We won't turn you in for being a changeling if you answer some of our questions about what being a changeling entails.
You're very aggressive.
Well, I don't. You're the only other changeling I've ever seen.
That's fine, but you can tell us a little bit about your processes. For
Yes, it would
example,
help us to understand the properties of the shapeshifting and whatnot.
precisely.
I just do it.
Yes, how long does it take to turn from form to form?
6 seconds.
Not that long. If I wanted to, I could look like any of you.
That's a little concerning.
Did you look like Fucknut? As I point to the robot.
As close as I possibly could.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be metallic.
Very interesting.
The humanoid version of
I don't like
Just
that.
a blocky human.
It's gonna be like the Pikachu movie. It looks so weird.
Weird cube head.
Alright. How often can you do this? Just whenever you want?
I feel like we had set something here. And I think it's like your con mod plus your proficiency bonus.
A couple times a day.
Mhm.
Depending on how, like, some people can do it more or less. I think. At least that's what was explained to me by my friend.
Mhm. So you can do it a few times. It takes a little bit to actually formally transform.
No, don't bite that.
Don't
Bad
tell me
cat.
what to do.
I quite agree. Don't bite that.
You don't even have a mouth. What is he biting? How is he biting?
Just biting the trash on the floor.
And we've heard that you can potentially hold the form for like about a day. Is that true?
That's correct, Mr. Hand.
Yeah.
Mhm. Is there a way to see through it?
I don't know. Nobody's ever told me if they've seen me as me before.
Right.
Mostly because I don't interact with people. The last one I interacted with got killed in front of me.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen to the ones you're currently interacting with.
You all seem mighty tough. You can handle it.
They get gunned down as they walk out of the alleyway.
Oh no. That's
Does he think I'm mighty tough? It's hard to tell.
really hard to tell.
Is there anything to interact here?
Well, it seems like it could be useful to have you along.
Agreed. Though unfortunately, chasing the suspect through here probably is going to make them not show themselves around here for a little bit.
I almost had them, then they went through the wall, and then I was cornered by everyone else because I can't do that.
Yes, well,
Yes, that
most
does
people
complicate
can.
things.
Insight check. Can he do that?
I'm just lower level. Clearly.
If he's able to do that frequently, that will make it very hard to corner him.
To say the least, yes.
So
you've seen them down here before, yeah? Do you know where they come from?
no, that's why I wanted to question them. They're relatively newer than me.
Hmm.
You know, they can go through walls. I guess they could come from anywhere.
The few things that I know of that can go through walls generally can't stay in them for long, so at least there's that.
Did you catch a glimpse of anything on them? Maybe a sash of some kind?
I don't know, did I?
Roll me perception.
12.
You recall that there was you recall seeing something on them that wasn't like part of their robes.
Yeah, something was on their robes. Unsure of what it is, though.
Well, that would track with what we know of it. Still, that's very helpful, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, you say you hunt fey creatures and turn them in. What is, your fighting style? Just that dagger?
When I get very close, yes.
Ooh, that was a kind of truth. I'm familiar with those.
They're my favorite kind.
And is that the only way you fight?
No. The other ways are very frowned upon in this world.
Okay.
But I don't use them like the others.
So, like what? Necromancy?
You're very cold, detective.
Oh. Huh. That's disturbing.
You're really letting it all hang out there.
There was something involving it a few days ago.
Oh dear,
Oh
okay,
my
yep.
lord.
Yes, don't worry, I pick up what you are putting down.
I didn't say the exact words.
Effectively, you did.
I mean, pretty easy to understand what you mean.
Well, I will say I don't think that somebody cornered in an alleyway would confess to it unless they were.
It was a very difficult day for me as well.
Well, I can imagine if you're actually a, good person like you seem to claim to be.
The evil that just appeared. It was so hard to fight off.
Well, blood on blood doesn't really seem like they'd be weak to it.
But I did copy a couple moves down.
Oh, good, you're learning from the terrorism.
Sometimes you gotta learn from really good places.
I didn't have anybody to teach me.
I suppose if that's the power that you have, and you use it for good. I don't know that you can ever use that for good, but we'll see.
Yes, I mean, he's been very, very cooperative and fairly friendly. Doesn't strike me as a bad person. It seems like a nice
Neither did
guy.
our last companions.
This is what I wish
Yes,
all fey creatures to be like.
that's true. Liam,
Yes.
you've killed before? Yes, no?
A long time ago.
Okay, alright. Were they innocent, the person you killed?
They harmed a fey creature who was just trying to return home.
Alright, so most likely not.
I
And they
warned
weren't.
them several times to stop.
Okay, and they weren't like children.
They were a grown adult man.
You're doing better than our last companions.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
They
I mean,
killed children?
yes, quite a few.
One of them is due to be executed tonight.
What is their name?
Corson is the one to be executed.
In the morning.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh no.
That's tragic.
But do you know them?
I ran into him once a while ago. They
And
seemed rather nice. I didn't
right?
think they'd kill children.
That's what I thought too.
They were just trying to live their life. Do good. And they killed children.
Yes, it was a little surprising to me as well.
6 of them, I believe.
Oh, did they released the number? I didn't quite get that.
That doesn't sound like the same person I met a while ago.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, but
Listen.
they killed one. They killed one by mistake and then panicked and killed the other 5 to hide the evidence.
Well, if I ever, for some reason, kill a child, I will kill myself.
I was just going to turn you in if you ever did that.
That means that the evil has won, and I have lost.
What do you mean the evil has what? You don't have like your magic doesn't try to make you commit evil deeds, right?
Not that I'm aware, but I was warned that one day it might.
Oh, fuck, yeah, right.
Hey, I'm really just telling it how it is.
I figured if I
No
was to join you
secrets
guys,
whatsoever.
lying to you was not okay.
Well, it's better to know these things up front, so.
It's good to know who you're running.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank God you got 25.
I also know another type of magic.
All right, let's hear it.
Gravity magic.
Oh, all right. The way you
My
said
friend
it,
was killed right in front of me for using it.
well,
Um,
you know, did he have a license?
I think he failed to graduate, but he was gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just killed him.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Really?
Yes.
For the gravity magic, I presume, and not the
Yes.
other. All right.
Damn, that guy's got a license.
The license are physical things. Leo?
Subject?
Are like the magic license like just physical things?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I see it?
I hand it over.
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
Authentic.
Welcome aboard. If your blood ever makes you evil and try to murder people, rest assured, I will bring you to justice.
Understandable. I wouldn't ask anything less. I want people to be less scared of my kind.
Well, that's a bit of a tall order. Especially when your kind is out here committing terrorism.
That's why I want to find this guy.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Ah, there's Sammy. He finally caught up.
Oh, I know them too.
They fucking made it. Oh,
He's a different shade this time.
no,
I hope he's alright.
it's
All right,
fine.
I'm back.
You make it. Right on time.
You all were too quick on the draw.
What?
Hello, Theo.
Hi.
Sammy has just rounded the corner and entered the alleyway.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
Are
a big
you
guy.
alright, Sammy?
Sam, you caught him. Oh, nice job.
No.
Yes,
They escaped through the wall.
We couldn't have caught him without you, Sammy. Well done.
Made a fantastic job.
I'm not a
just
criminal.
So what do you do?
It wasn't me.
That's what they
Yes,
all
this.
say.
What? This is why I don't interact with the police.
Yeah, honestly, fair.
What happened to the other one?
They went through the wall. That's your culprit.
I look at the wall. What are we dealing with this wall?
It's just a wall. See?
He was about to blow it up.
Just tap the wall. It's a wall.
I guess that's directed more at the DM, but
Yeah, but he wasn't listening, so you're gonna have to ask again.
okay.
Yeah.
What is this wall we're dealing with?
Like full brick.
Brick.
Yeah. Full brick. Other side of a build.
Full brick.
Oh, I guess I could have cast Detect Magic this whole time while talking to you guys. I could start that now.
Good idea.
I'll sit down and open up a book with a blood crust on it.
It's
How
A
did he
blood
make it to
family
school?
crest.
Is
I'll
this
just
like a family home? Is this a store? What's on the other side of the wall? It looks like.
It looks like an apartment building.
Should we go check in the building? Maybe someone saw him run through.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Don't worry, I'll cast Detect Magic. It'll just be like 10 minutes. I won't go anywhere from here, even if I find out the information.
Oh, what's the deal with this guy?
He is hopefully at least joining our investigation.
An informant.
He is also a changeling.
A what?
I'll drop my form for 6 seconds. A changeling.
Is that illegal, Leo?
Is it?
Is what illegal?
Ham. Is ham illegal?
Technically, for you, no. I mean, you being part of the guard does not make it illegal. If you were part of the church, probably.
I guess that was another thing I was wondering is like if someone like what's my responsibility towards the church?
You help out. You can help out with the church, but like you personally, if you don't believe in the saints and all that, that's your prerogative. You just, your main loyalty would lie to like Captain Aja Marie and like fucking Crabwell, but sometimes they're in close ties with the church. The church is technically what kind of is funding the city, so in that way, you do help out the church, but you don't have to believe in everything they do.
Mm-hmm. I'm not like legal. Like, there's no legal requirement that I turn in someone that's illegal for the church side of things.
Right.
Okay. All right, then that sounds good. Thumbs up from me. How does like let's say there's like a guy, right?
Or
And like
is this a question that can happen if it does happen instead?
I feel like it could happen at any time with us, actually. But let's say there's like a church official standing next to me, and we're both looking in the crowd, and we both see, my God, that guy just stole a potato, and they just turned into a changeling. And we both run after him.
Yeah.
Who gets to arrest him?
Well, depends. It all
Who
depends.
catches him first?
Yeah, who catches him first? And then how important it is. The church might, pull some strings here and there and take ownership of the changeling. And it'll be up to you if you want to rebuttal that. So mainly it'll be like first come, first serve.
Okay.
Whoever gets their hands on me.
He was stressing me out. All right. So all of you just going around the building except for Ham, who's ritual casting?
I mean, Baker and Fucknut will stay back with Bill Liam.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
sure he stays to his head.
investigate.
Okay.
I'll tag along with Sebek.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate the building.
Okay, if you're going to investigate the building, can you roll me investigation?
Sure thing. Oh my god. Thank God Ham's in the party. My dice like, oh, I like this guy. We gotta do good now, boys.
Not of interest.
-1. Alright, formula going.
I do question why they always call these buildings complex. They're quite simple, really.
Nice.
I was really hoping I'd roll high so I could say that dumb joke.
I fucking hate you. Okay, is there anything I can't wait for you to die a horrible, painful death. Is there anything, is there anything you're specifically looking for? Like, I'm sure you're looking for the guy, but he's not there.
Well, yeah. Is there any, like, sign that he's been through here at all?
Yeah, I mean, where you find where, like, what you assume is the other side of the wall, it looks like he, like, knocked over a, one of those, like, side tables.
Really did not stay intangible for long.
Yeah.
What was the side table made out of?
Wood.
Did it break?
A little bit.
Oh no.
A chip.
If I try to put all the pieces back together, does it look like any of it is like missing, and maybe that chip of wood is like in his clothing or something?
Get a locate object on the piece of wood. What is going on?
It's a possibility later if it comes to it.
Like it's not like shattered or broken. Like I'm sorry, like it chipped a little bit. Assume that all the pieces are here. He might have gotten like a little, like a splinter or something.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Is there any way to find medieval fingerprints?
Yeah, I feel like dust. I feel like what do you need to find fingerprints? Like dust, and then a little bit of powder, a little bit of a brush. What else do you need?
Yeah, it is pretty much like you're just looking at the oil pattern. So if you got like if you had like really finely ground flour or something, you could probably kind of dust it over.
Yeah, a little brush,
I don't have any of that on me, but I will be going over the place with a magnifying glass because I do have one of those.
You put in the,
So do
the little things with the little triangles with numbers on them.
What?
It's like the evidence things, like you put in front of the evidence to mark them. Like A1.
Yeah, I mean, looking around, looking for signs of like where he would have gone. It's pretty clear he left. Like he went through this back wall, and ran straight like through the main hall into outside, and then fled the
So
scene.
he's not staying in the building from the
No, he definitely did not stay. You will actually see that you notice that the footprints that like there was like a little bit he leaves like some footprints here and there. You see that the footprints do at some point change.
Oh, that's interesting. Looks like he changed his shoes.
And only the shoes.
Only the shoes.
Were there any people just milling about the hall that might have seen anything?
It doesn't look like there was anyone here.
Hazard protection critical.
Well, I suppose he'll look a little different if he changed. But aside from that, it looks like he just left out the front door and... I mean, these footprints, I assume they go to, like, the street and then just merge with, like, all the actual foot traffic through the area.
That is correct.
But I can't really follow these footprints.
Well, we'll have to catch up with them another time, I suppose.
Yes. Now, though, let me just quickly trace these a little bit.
So this might be a weird question, that there's not really anything in the actual, like, racial stuff, but as
You
a
look in the air, what's
snake...
going on?
Yeah, it's like, as a snake person, can I do that?
Wait, that was what you're gonna ask me?
Yes!
Do you taste the air? I mean, what are you tasting for?
I mean, I don't know, just anything that, seems odd, magical, something that's like Ham's character, or Liam, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes nasty here. It's the slums.
Okay.
It's the slums. It's not the taste. It's not tasty, delicious air out here.
If you can taste
It
this
was
natural
worth
enough.
trying.
It's sticky and it's gross.
Okay,
That's why you got
fair.
an 11 on your investigation. You're out here just fucking licking the wall.
Hey, it's a valid
Whatever it is.
investigation method.
I like the idea you're licking the walls. I'm looking around at the magnifying glass and I just, well, this is interesting. This wall's wet. It's almost like someone licked it. He's like, who would do that? That makes no sense, Civic. You're crazy.
Yeah, you just look at the air, just. Yeah, air is pretty nasty.
It tastes bad.
God, and y'all haven't even make it to the black market. This is still a route.
Flawless.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah, I'll just sort of like try to, as best I can, trace the footprint. So if I see one that looks like it, I can try to compare it to whatever I've written, like drawn in my little book.
Sure. Yeah, I'm looking for a size 7. Looks like a woman's foot.
A woman's foot.
A woman's foot.
That's fucked up.
Liam, your detect magic goes off. You're detecting magic.
Hey, there's magic.
Yeah. If you turn around, you see a giant fucking beacon behind you of a robot.
Yeah, you get pinged by the robot. You get pinged by yeah. There's traces of magic left on the wall.
I was talking about this magic, though.
You see a little bit of transmutation magic on the wall. And a little bit of
That's how they
enchantment.
escaped from me, those cheaters.
Safe and sound.
They transformed into the wall.
Yeah.
I have to learn that.
So, did he literally turn into the wall briefly?
Who's to say? And that's my job, to figure out his exact magic. It's my job to find him.
Fair, I guess. You're not necessarily.
I can figure out the magic when I ask him what magic it is.
Oh. Fair enough.
Wow, they really only left you and the robot with me, huh?
Make a break for it, Ham.
Now's my chance to escape.
Oh, you want to try that?
No, I was just messing with you. I'll sit back down and wait for them to return.
My robot may be spindly, but he is surprisingly strong. Same with me. Worked hard to
So
get where
am
we are.
I. Especially at a certain night.
Well, I don't need a certain light to be extra powerful. I just am.
What's your blood type?
Oh, what a question.
What?
Interesting.
I don't know. I've never asked someone to tell me.
Are blood types common knowledge in this medieval?
When were blood types discovered?
My money's in the 1900s.
1901. So we're gonna say no. The 4 blood types actually are what are they called? They're I'll come back to you on what the medieval equivalent were called.
Do you
It's
bleed
just
red,
ghosts
green,
in the
blue?
blood, that's all.
It was like the 4. Is it called the 4 humors?
Oh, yeah, the humors. Or was it?
Yeah, the 4
I
humors.
don't think all of those are blood.
Blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile.
Yeah, you'll know blood is one of those.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's red, yellow, black, and phlegm. Which I guess is great.
No
What's
idea
your
what
blood
color.
type? Phlegm.
Confirmed. All void
Can we send a message to space?
Yeah, no, blood types are not a thing in this world.
These men, I would not know what color I bleed. Just me as a person, I don't know what color Genasi would bleed.
Dark blue.
Would it depend on the element?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I bleed water?
Hmm.
As I'm not really sure what I bleed. I haven't been harmed enough to bleed. Not many bruises though.
Hmm. Do you have a natural distrust for the Fae like most?
I'm a Genasi. People distrust me for my existence. Why would I subject anyone else to that?
I don't know. Ask the guy that distrusts the Fae just trying to return home.
Are you talking about the one you killed?
Yeah.
I've had run-ins with people like that. Clearly not to your extent. But I've had...
I gave him several warnings.
Well... Yeah, that really sucks to hear.
The blood moon was almost at its peak.
No.
I was very powerful.
Yeah.
This is so fucking often.
Well,
Like,
as long as you never direct that power this way, you won't get to see just how strong fucking it can really be.
Kinda sucks he doesn't bleed. That's a very big disadvantage to me.
Why would you need my robot to bleed?
In case it attacks me.
It's not gonna attack you unless I tell it to. Or you attack me, in which case it is free to act on its own accord.
They're taking a long time in there.
I'm right here up to the wall. I think one of them is licking something.
What?
I don't know, I'm just hearing a lot of lapping.
How can you hear through bricks? What is that magic?
Wouldn't you like
Can
it?
I do it?
What are you talking
No.
about?
I
Oh,
asked
okay.
one valid question, and this is what I get.
Fool, your valid question had a funny mental image.
They can start licking the walls.
I mean, I'm gonna go with it. Why not?
I mean, yeah, it's valid. It's just also funny.
I mean,
One day you'll high roll and just be like, "Mhm, yeah, I know exactly where they went from the taste of this wall."
This tastes
gonna
like
lick
something running
everything
to the
now.
southeast.
I don't know. I don't know, there's not really any fighting happening, so could be having a chat with someone. Maybe they
It's okay.
left off.
You can relax.
Had that happen to me before on a job. People just left. Which is
I don't
annoying.
think they'd leave me behind.
Sense led them to.
No, I guess not.
It's so depressing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd say so.
Yes.
Only
Not.
because I'm very similar to their suspect.
True. But if they don't find the other person, they're likely gonna turn to you. Although, you don't seem like the type. Oh, you just seem depressed. I don't
Well, when your best friend that you made when you came here dies in front of you by the church, you'd be depressed too.
know. May not have been my best friend, but I've lost someone that I looked up to because of my own actions, which sucks. So, I understand what you're going through. Maybe one day things will be able to be a bit better, but today is not that day. Maybe it will be in a month or more. I fucking walk to the edge of the alleyway and just look to see if anything has changed out there.
Nothing's changed. The investigation goes great. Question for like kind of all of y'all. So, are y'all still planning on going to the black market, or do you guys have something else going on now? What are we thinking?
I mean, surely it's still worth it to check out the black market.
Okay.
Already here.
And who knows, we might find a guy there too.
Yeah.
So after all this, I mean, you guys find nothing much else of use. Liam, do you tell the people like what you find detect magic wise, or keep it to yourself?
I tell him that he used transmutation magic on the wall.
You also find, and I told you found detect a hint of enchantment on the edge.
Not detecting any heartbeats. The engine room, the crew quarters, the bridge. Not one part of
I tell him that.
We can only hope that it's thrown clear.
Yeah, apparently. Every chance the dude became literally the wall. Fun.
If you are understanding of magic and the way magic works, you guys can give Arcana checks if you'd like.
Is that for everyone or just the people that remained in the alley?
I don't know, everyone. I'm assuming you guys have grouped up again.
Fuck. I
Yo.
rolled 2.
18 again.
Oh, Ham showed up and said it can now exist outside of combat.
A missing piece. You were so heartbroken that he couldn't play.
You lifted my fucking curse.
How do you know it didn't just flip?
That's true. Maybe I
What
just
negative
dumped it on me.
I love it. Okay. Aries Vapor and Seven. A lot of the times when like small traces of enchantment magic are found, it tends to mean that it is a magical item. It has to be. It is an enchantment on a magical item, causes the effect, whatever effect is in question. So, you can safely sure that it does probably have a limit to how often you can use that ability. Not sure how much. You're not gonna find out that, but could be useful.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let everyone else know that they didn't figure it out.
Man,
how
how
people
couldn't I
nod.
figure that out?
Yeah, you're the one actively looking at it.
Magic is fairly complex, so sometimes it can be hard to tell at a
I
glance.
guess the only magic I'm really good at is the 2 kinds that aren't very welcoming.
Always enjoy it.
I'm just gonna put my book away.
Anyone else would like to look up? What we here?
Oh, look, a rock on the floor.
Yes.
I think I'll keep this rock, and I'll name it The Day I Met a Bunch of People.
That's not a very good name.
I thought fuck no.
Oh, I know. Rockfuck. That's its name.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Good name. Do you guys have anything else to explore here, or are you guys heading to the black market?
Probably market time.
Yeah.
We have
Hold on.
What's that,
everything
Karen?
to thank. This couldn't
Yeah, I
have
think probably market time.
Yeah. You just following me so you can
Not sure what's next.
some title.
And I have a lot
So
of
would it make everybody feel comfortable if I stayed in the front
thank you.
or in the middle?
Just
In the back so you can stab.
I guess let's just go with the middle if you're cool with that.
I am down with that. So it's harder for me to slip away.
Trust me, even if you run, you won't get far.
Hmm.
I could get used to this. You two speak so ominously.
I'm just being honest. Fuck nut can run really fast.
I can
believe
change
it.
very quick.
That don't matter. You can't outrun.
I can. If he doesn't know what I look like,
A reminder
You have to actually lose him in the first place. So,
I guess we'll have to try it later.
we'll see. I just instruct fuck nut kind of to the front to be the eyes at the front.
In the black market, what are you guys like looking for in particular?
Shimmering men or women.
Don't turn around.
Well, I think we were gonna go to the area where they had spotted like Lola.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm just poking around there.
Yeah.
The what?
Because Lola went to the black market a bunch, so we were just going to go to the area that she like kind of hung around in generally and just see if there was anything there of note.
Gotcha. Okay. Going there, I'm not gonna have you guys roll or anything. I'm like going there. Not gonna find anything particular of that day.
Yeah.
But looking for people that look suspicious or anything. I mean, everyone kind of looks a little shifty down here, but no one that seems to have that like predatory look.
Man, it's really weird to travel with a large group.
I'm more used to the smaller investigative squads as well.
I just don't hang out with people.
Well, I mean, it's good to meet new people.
I'm told that I'm not allowed to go investigating alone.
Why is that?
I end up in the hospital a lot.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No,
I could see it.
That would explain why the captain has you on this, then.
Yes.
You're a rather old man.
I'm a woman, but okay.
I apologize.
Hold on.
What?
Turn that back. Theo,
I shouldn't have assumed.
Never mind. You know what? I'll ask you later. Carry on.
But then again, you think I'm a criminal.
Hmm? Who, her or me?
She does. She said you
Oh.
caught him. And then I said,
Well,
it's not me, it's the other guy.
we did
And she
catch you,
said,
though.
I gave up.
That still counts as catching you.
No.
Look, you're scaring her.
Yeah.
Oh, my glasses fell.
The two die.
Did they break?
Oh no, it's brand Well, I can fix it if they did.
I mean, was Ham doing anything illegal?
I mean, like it was
Like when
just
you found him?
running.
I don't think it's illegal to chase someone.
It's questionable.
Yeah. I mean, we saw
Question.
them running. That's why we chased them.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's why I chased them. The rest of you probably saw them shimmering.
Mhm.
We're like, that's suspicious.
Alright, so we didn't find anything suspicious in the black market thus far. Do we have anything else we were looking
Suspicious to
for
you.
around here?
No.
I'm trying to remember.
I
Yeah,
don't think so. There's like the informant guy, but we already talked to him.
Yeah, for the black market, it's just a matter of coming here. I guess see if you could find him here. And then also there's a hole somewhere.
I mean, being a local, it's like anyone that I would recognize that we might be able to, talk to, just to see if they've seen
You would know
anyone
it.
suspicious.
You would know it. You would know some of the local shopkeepers, yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to talk to the one that was closest to the area that you were looking for at Lola, you can.
Yeah, why not? See what they saw. I'll just kind of saunter up away from everyone else since, we get along.
Right. Yeah, so the shop owner that you know nearby is she's an older human woman. They call her Toothless Maggie. Despite she's got one or two, she's got one large gold tooth and one silver tooth.
Hmm.
So if she bites a changeling,
Yeah, if she bites the changeling, they're fucked.
Someone gets a surprise.
Is that you, Itzley?
Hello, Maggie. How are you today?
Well, doing good, business is booming as usual. What can I do for you for?
Well,
Want some stew? Has a pot next to her.
I'd love some. I'd also like to ask you a few questions while I eat, if that's all right.
Oh, of course. She kind of takes us. She's sitting down on all her wares are on the floor, and then she has her little cushiony spot. She's got just pillows and blankets, kind of just sprawled all over the floor. So she makes some room. She passes you to a pillow on the side and makes a bowl for you. The stew looks like leftovers.
I mean, it's stew. That is what it is.
Yeah.
So, Maggie, did you hear about what happened? Was it Lala? Lola? What was her name again?
Lola.
Lola. Okay. So, do you hear about Lola?
I heard she got into some trouble. Not sure what kind. Hope she's okay.
Well, she's very dead.
Nice.
Maggie looks very sad at the hearing of this. She's like, that young lad dead.
It's
What
unfortunate. What was it? The same day she got the rose, or was it the day after?
Day
I
of.
can't remember.
It was the day of.
Day of. Well, the day she died, someone had met her here and gave her a mysterious present. I was wondering if maybe you saw this happen.
What? Yeah, she was all love struck for him. He did that?
Supposedly.
Well, whatever he gave her, it was responsible for her death.
Oh, Oh, that sweet poor girl. She had good intentions. Heart was in the right place.
Did you see anything odd about him or around him that day? Or her for that matter?
Thought he was a nice enough man. Well, now I know I'm getting old. What did he look like? She starts kind of just sucking on one of her teeth, and then we'll take a bit, get some of her stew. Not too. I feel so silly. He was he had great hair. Reminded me of back in my younger days. What his face? Not quite sure. Actually, blasted.
Did you maybe notice a shimmer about him? Do you remember anything like that?
The only thing shimmering was the hearts in Lola's eyes. She was all head over heels for him.
Let's see. How long were they together that day?
Well, at least here they were together for 10 minutes. Which is why can't I remember how they were here, right there, and she like points to a spot like near her stall. But yeah, then they left. I'm not sure why after that.
Did they leave together?
They walked in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
They walked back up to the surface.
Trying to think of other questions. Have you seen him again since that day?
No, I don't think so. That's my stew.
Oh gosh. I don't know what else to ask.
Kill her.
I'm not gonna kill her.
Are you sure?
She's a witness, though.
It's very
Run it
effective.
back.
Hey, at least she wouldn't be a child. But no killing this old woman. She's my friend.
You want some hard candy?
What kind?
Peppermint.
Yes.
She reaches into her robe sleeve. Pulls out a peppermint. They have no wrap.
Of course. With all the lint stuff on it.
Yeah, there's like one. There's a couple pieces of lid on it, and she hands it to you.
I take it, pick off the lint, and eat it. Why not? She's a nice lady.
Roll for point. No, I'm kidding.
Oh gosh. If anyone else has any other ideas, because I'm out. I don't know what else to ask about.
You did walk away from them quietly, so they didn't notice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not in general in character. Ugh. Hasn't been seen. Oh, okay. Now have there been any other folk around the black market that you can't remember, like that guy?
Oh, yeah, actually. Was it yesterday? Morning? Night? It's all the same down here. Sometime yesterday, some woman's over here asking if I knew that old fancy guy that's coming into town. One of the descendants of the saints or whatnot. I asked him if I knew him. I was like, no, of course not. It's a
fancy
weird thing to
guy.
ask me.
Fancy guy. Trophus?
That's the one.
Okay. Did she ask you anything else about? Well, I mean, you wouldn't know much, but like, did she ask about where to find him, anything like that, or give any idea about why she was looking for him?
She just asked if I knew him, if I wanted to make some money and give a package to him. I told her right off that I'm doing great in my business right here. I don't need to be doing no other business like that. I don't even know her.
I see. That sounds very familiar. Now, I know you don't remember much of her, but did you see where she wandered off to after you declined?
Well, she started getting persistent, so then I, had to get Crexus involved. And she just ran off. Back up, I think.
Okay. Who got involved?
You remember, and she points to behind her, farther, like deeper into her little stall, like it's kind of like tucked away. But you see, you see a large bulldog.
Yes.
He's tummy up, sleeping, drooling all over the place.
So he just scared her off. Okay.
I know you think he's a big softy, but he scared her off. He still looks the part, even if he's getting on in age.
Yes. He's very vicious and a good boy. Okay. Or what was the dog's name? Just because I want to note it. Not that it
dog acquired. Correct.
Correct. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. This dog could be important later.
What? The turtle soul die after
Oh. You're just on your second leg.
just falls over dead. I could have sworn turtles would have lived like a long time.
Right.
Tortoises in real life live a long time.
That's what I was thinking.
However, if you make them a person, they only make it to 50, I guess.
Around at 30 years on the life force. You've been a cop for how long?
It's just felt like 80, so he says 80.
That's crazy. Theo's so close to getting just ghosted and dead.
Wait, 30 years on the force. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Adulthood at age 15, so I've got like 5 years left.
Oh God.
Gonna be dead at the end of the
That is a
campaign.
ghost away from death.
Better if this campaign doesn't have a time skip.
That's okay.
Thank goodness this isn't like a horror campaign where like ghosts and stuff will be involved.
Yeah.
You hunted a bullet there, Theo.
Just demons.
Well, it says they live an average of 50 years, so we don't know what the plus or minus is.
That's true. Maybe they just have a high rate of infant mortality, and their actual lifespan is pretty high.
They're actually very similar to Skaven.
They also eat their young?
Yeah.
That's how they look.
You have any other questions for Toothless Maggie and or Crixus? Crixus is still asleep though.
It might be too much to hope for anyone that can speak with animals in this party.
Not that useful.
Hmm.
I mean, we can all speak to at least one pig.
Damn.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Oink oink.
Let's okay. One more question, I think I'm done. When Crixus scared her off, did he touch her at all or just bark at her?
Oh, he just barked at her.
Okay. That answers that.
You gonna fingerprint the dog? What's going on?
You know, like in teeth or something, or in the claws. Maybe there is like, some tissue or
Some
something.
dinner.
Yeah. Or hair or anything, but no, that's okay. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Maggie. Thank you for
Anytime, please come back and see me. Always
Yeah.
pleasant seeing you.
Oh, you too. Now, if you see anyone else that's, well, more suspicious than the folk around here that you can't remember, let me know. I'd love to hear about it.
Well, do.
Get up, walk away, give her a friendly little wave, and go back and talk to everybody about what I just heard.
As you're walking away, she's like, "Where did I leave my teeth? They fall in the stew again?" But yeah, you can join the party. Party's
yeah.
still looking around.
Yeah.
Wait, did the fairy like just try and disarm her?
What?
What was that? What was that? Where did she leave her teeth thing?
She was like, "Where did I leave my
old
teeth?"
woman.
And then she said they might have fallen in the stew again.
Sammy dives over the door. No, Itzley, look out! Tackles the old lady.
Losing your teeth is code word for I'm going to commit a genocide.
So
Her
true.
teeth are the weapon.
Yeah. Anyway, you rejoin the party.
Yep. So it seems like she didn't have a lot to go on. But the man that gave Lola that flower, he wasn't shimmering, but had great hair.
Alright, did she get a good look at his face?
She couldn't remember anything.
Alright, so the shimmering must be caused by the transformation itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it does sound like our guy.
And I mean, let's see, what was it? Yeah, yesterday she also saw a woman that she can't remember much about her features, but seemed to be very insistent on having Maggie do a job for her, deliver a package to Trophus.
It all goes back to him.
Who is Trophus?
He's a higher up in the church.
Oh.
Supposedly is descended from the saints themselves. Very
I guess
important.
I shouldn't be near him then.
You don't just attack church people on sight, do you?
No, I just don't know if he'd like me.
Do you
Just
hate
don't
all-
draw attention to yourself.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
my goal.
If it
Most
helps,
of the
he might
time.
not like me either.
Don't worry, not everyone in the church is as focused on asking questions as me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
It seems like they have a very odd way of going about what they're trying to accomplish here. I don't know why they think random people in the black market are a good vehicle for deliveries to higher ups in the church.
It actually doesn't make much sense at all, because if they could just figure out a member of the church, they could just impersonate them and deliver the package that way.
Indeed. Or find a gullible person in the church who can deliver it for them.
Flashworks Palace.
Or Alice.
No, no, no.
Oh,
I do hope that boy will be alright, but
Just makes me wonder if we're missing something. It seems like a deranged way to go about it if he's trying to get something to Trophus.
I agree, especially, well, there's also what happened to Lola. He did intend for her to open it at some point, which means that that was also part of the plan. To get something to Trophus and also wanted there to be that blood spectacle in the center of the city.
I mean, the thing about like if they become someone important in the church and they just come deliver a random thing, I feel like that could also be suspect and very easy to go wrong if you say the wrong thing.
It
Whereas if you
certainly
just-
is true, but the church doesn't really have much interaction with the black market.
Well, no, but for all intents and purposes, these people would just be random people wanting to give a gift to someone fancy. I'm sure they're used to it. Or people just want to try and curry favor with those higher up and maybe getting something in return.
I suppose that makes some sense. I just imagine that if I was that famous, I wouldn't trust random gifts from people.
No, but maybe one of them will luck out.
You know that the Descendants are kind of like celebrities, so they might, they get fan mail.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then why not just give it to him as a random person? Why get these middlemen?
Try and keep the heat off yourself.
If you can,
That's what I would do.
but you can transform and just never use that form again.
I'd be too nervous the whole time someone would see me.
Well, as we've
But
seen
that's
with the
me.
wall, some traces of magic can be left behind. Maybe by people who are stronger, they could tell that a magical entity did it and, easily find them. Because from what I heard when I was kind of getting informed on whatever's happening here, you, Sebek, were able to kind of see where the object was with or something
Yes,
like that.
correct. But I can't make out the people that had it.
No, but maybe someone, I don't know, with more experience maybe can. And they're trying to avoid that.
That's true. They could be worrying about that. Seems a little paranoid to me, but who knows?
I mean, the other option is they just want to create pandemonium.
This seems fairly likely.
The only way you're going to find out is actually find the guy. Or girl. Or
Yeah,
wherever they are.
and that's the problem. They're hard to find.
Leo, were there any other shopkeepers other than Maggie that could have seen anything?
Not the ones that you know of. I mean, there are, of course, are other shops, but not
Sure.
that you have like a connection that can be like
Okay.
tell you the deeds.
You're so handsome. What a good cat.
I'm sorry, I must pay my cat compliments.
That's
They
alright.
like
You pay
my
your
How
cats compliments.
dare you?
Yeah, you gotta be more like Leo.
You gonna do that in front of Leo?
You get no
Probably
water.
give them water too.
My cats are angels. Osiris is Osiris. He was always beat. Well, no, he was too shy to see me the last time I saw him.
Yeah, he hates women.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He's just shy. He's a little baby. So
It's just weak and resting.
so, do you guys plan on what do you guys plan to do? It's getting a little late, almost sundown.
Now probably head back to the church thing, because didn't Trophus they're like, yeah, he'll be back by sundown.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think we're more or less out of other leads. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go there and be like, hey Trophus, and he's gonna be like, hello, don't mind my hard to remember features and shimmering body. Like, hold on a minute.
Oh no, it's
They're
already
like, oh,
too
you
late.
guys just got here. I'm about to open this fan, man.
We all look at it, and there's just like a blinking red light in the fan. No, don't open that.
Oh my god. Also, you're just going in here. He sees fucking Liam and just shoots him on the sight.
It's fine. He doesn't know. Yeah, who was in charge of writing the numbers on these squares and then the letters up top? I'm assuming that was a Theo objective.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on. So anyway, we're going to D11.
Miss.
I figure I wanted a way of me being able to note down the approximate location of when things happened. So I put those there so I could just be grid coordinates. D5.
What's gonna happen if I hit you with this one right here, though?
Out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Avoid.
That's the null form.
You want to have important plot right there.
I mean, that would just be 19.
19 what? Just 19?
Just
19.
19 alphabet.
19 alphabet. Okay. So you guys will be talking to Trophus. We will end session there because I am very hungry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're gonna need this level up to talk to Trophus. So.
I need skills.
No.
I'm gonna need the level up so I can cast.
I need a level 2, man.
You lost XP for losing 3 people.
We gained 4. We're positive.
No. You were pleased.
Technically, you gained 5.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking nut. What a great name.
Yeah.
Hi, Cyrus. I love you. No, bitch.
Alright, hang on one sec, though.
So make a break for it.
I'll be right back.
Right, I'm gonna go get some food. Thank you, everyone, for showing up.
Thanks for running.
What is next Thursday?
It is the 2nd.
Do I have something going on the 2nd? My mind says yes, but I don't remember what is happening on the 2nd.
November already.
Do I work on the 2nd? Question mark, exclamation. I wouldn't work in the afternoon. Oh, bummer.
Keep stuff on a calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Leo, I'm gonna be down again for Veterans Day. I might have a pie ready for your mom.
Gagged. I'm just gonna be so happy.
Especially since I missed last year's. I did not have time.
Well, girl, you were wiping up. You were busy.
That was in October.
I am out. It takes a month to wipe up. Your man's was going off to war. All that fun stuff.
My boss took the whole week off, and I didn't get to do anything.
What an ass. But yeah, no, that'd be great. I don't know when Veterans Day is. When is Veterans Day?
It's the 11th.
The 11th? Oh, perf. Oh my god, if you might be in town for Sophie's birthday.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll pretty much be there from the 11th to the 13th, or actually maybe the 14th. I don't know.
Yeah, my sister's birthday's on the 12th.
Yeah.
See if we can hang out and do stuff.
Absolutely.
As of at least what I'm seeing on my calendar, I think we should be able to run next Thursday. I'm gonna go see my mom to celebrate Day of the Dead, but we usually just do that for like a couple hours in the day. Not about it. I think we'll be good. So we'll put it at everyone. How we looking for Thursday? Thursday, the 2nd of November.
We got there.
7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Theo.
Wait, how did Ham posted the announcement?
Because I wasn't labeled as one of you.
What?
Leo's got it set up the same way as me, where the spectator role has more rights than the players.
Give him a roll. Give a mortal coil.
I no longer have permission. Good thing I put that picture in real quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go get food. See you guys in a bit.
See you.
Alright, good luck. Don't die.